Alright, it's time for yet another video of Tower, where I'm just gonna kind of fumble around for 20 or 30 minutes and figure out fun stuff to do. I was really hoping the Halloween update would be out by now so I could record. I've just been kind of like waiting to record for that event. Trello said it's been like ready now. All that's left is to deploy, and I feel like I've waited like long enough, and you know, I'll just record like when it comes out. But let's just kind of like do like another filler episode of Tower and check out some stuff. I saw the name of a workshop condo I kind of want to check out, and then we'll just hop in Plaza, or see if like Virus is going. But I saw the worst theater in recent entertainment history, and I'm very curious what this is. So I'm going to go into that, I'm going to check it out, and we'll just kind of work our way from there. I'm just curious though. What's the worst theater? I bet it's just like a bunch of movie posters. In fact, that's exactly what it looked like. So I need to know. Is this gonna be like legitimately bad movies, or is this like just memes? None of us claim responsibility for brain cell loss. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's memes. Big Chungus, the Fellowship of the Chungus. We got JoJo memes. Okay, I don't know what I expected. Alright. I'm just kind of curious what we got. Let's see. Who killed Captain Alex? I mean, I'm Alex. I don't know how to feel about that. Dude, Grand Tour actually has a legitimate game on PS4, I kind of dig. Well, there's another poster for it, actually, right there. A lot of people shit on that game. I kind of enjoyed it. Basically, like the Grand Tour game. If you've never seen it, Grand Tour is like, I never actually watched the show in full myself, but I know it's kind of like, Top Gear, I think was the name of it. It's just like, you know, people check out, like, different cars in, like, different parts of the world and drive them around and have fun. And they're all old and bitter and, like, snarky and British. But the game itself on PS4 just takes the show and how you play the show. So like it gives you like all like the actual show footage, and then like when it goes to like the car scenes in the show, it just turns into the game and you drive the cars and go around the areas. And then like as the mission wraps up, you go right back into the show. You're essentially watching the entire show, and then you just have like car gameplay put into it. Avengers Endgame. I've actually never watched any Avengers past the first. I kind of stopped Marvel movies there. I watched up to the first Avengers, then I saw Spider-Man Homecoming, which I really didn't like. I don't like the new Spider-Mans. Or at least I didn't like the first one I watched, which I know is kind of sacrilege to a lot of people, but eh. I prefer like Ultimate Spider-Man or like, you know, the early 2000s trilogy. At least the first two. I just haven't kept up with Marvel, though. Okay, so we got some Metal Gear. Is that 5? That's 5, right? Is that quiet? No, or is that 3? That's 3. Right, that is 3, right? It's so blurry and scanny, I can't tell. I believe that is 3, or is that quiet? Or is that the boss? I can't tell. My brain's hurting. What is this? I always see masks, I think Persona, but I know it's not. I have no idea what that is. Paul Blart Mall Cop, of course, The Fall of Reach, a classic. Girl's Last Tour. That almost looks like Lucky Star, but like all grown up, but I don't know what that is. Hi. That movie is giving me PTSD. That's nice. That's nice, Mr. Fortnite guy. Okay, what do we got in here? Journey to the Center of the Earth. The Angry Video Game Nerd movie. I've still yet to watch this movie. I've bought it on like 3 different platforms because I love James Rolfe. I bought it on GOG. I bought it on Steam. I'm pretty sure I bought it on Steam. It's actually only 2 platforms. But I can't... Okay. Wait, can I go beyond? No. I'm stuck. Thanks, Clip. Fall Guy. This. A-Team. Yeah, I've never actually watched it. As much as I love James Rolfe, I just never did it. You got anything in the theaters themselves, or no? Oh, hi. Oh. Oh. We got Among Us guy. We got the girl from Kill la Kill. Minecraft Steve, of course. Fall Guy. Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. Nostalgia Critic. What else we got? Heavy. Me after playing like any game that takes a like bit of thought. Phoenix Wright. Who else we got? The Thanos, Yakuza dude. So I know my pop culture. Gordon Freeman and G-Man. That should be James Rolfe, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Kojima. Beautiful. What's his name? Nostalgia credit here too. Obama. Nerd, do you have any good stuff? I've been taking people back to the past, and now it's time to see the present again for once. What a shitload of fuck. Perfect. Anyone else have, like, words I'd care about? No. Oh, it says, like, who's who here. Freaking Hunter. Okay. Let's see. Does Gordon Freeman better just, like, all be periods? Close enough. Alright. That's theater there. Can I, like, sneak my way... Oh, shit. Can I sneak my way into this theater? Because I know I'm not supposed to be in it. Can I just, like, no-clip into it and see anything cool? Okay, so they just made nothing for this theater. Okay. That's fair. I mean, it kind of feels like I'm cheating by doing this, but that's okay. What's in Theater 3? Nothing. I mean, the theater itself was really cool. I kind of was down with that. I should have talked to everybody, but I'm good. And anything in Theater 4? No. So I'm going to that's probably assume that's probably the entire theater. It's pretty cool regardless. I don't actually hate this. Pretty nice, like, well themed. If they got like every theater just kind of you know, like every theater in here full, I don't know how many more people they could think of to like add in. It would feel like a lot more complete. But otherwise, like, it's a nice looking little movie theater. Can't complain. Cool. That's the workshop condo of the day. I'll give it a thumbs up, sure. Do we have, like, anything else workshop condo that looks cool to go into right now? High rise, winter cabin, sea punk aesthetic, Halloween vine sauce, the crib, Doom 2, Halloween town, fresh island condo, surrealism. I wonder what the surrealism is. I might look at that in a second. Or RC Land Night. What is this? I don't know who this is, so I don't think I'd be able to, like, really properly, like, give that a good look. But I'll download it. I'm not going to look at it right now, though, probably. I'm more interested in this RC course. I'm very easy to please. Chill, let's go in the surrealism anyways. I'm curious. I pressed uninstall. We good. Let's just check it out. I'm probably not going to get much out of this, though. Because I don't know this this artist off the top of my head. Oh, it's just an art. Ooh. Oh, that's a really effective effect. That looks cool. That looks nice. Is that... I didn't even realize that was, like, a thing you could do with, the art condo. That tripped me out. I didn't realize, like, you could have it look like that. Cool, man. So is it just, like, their art? That's a big-ass apple. I'm assuming this is probably, like, their art. Possibly? What one likes... Oh, I like that. That's really nice. Just like the easel. That blends in really well. I like that. I like that too. I'll have to, like, write this artist's name down, because I'm wondering, like, if this is, like, all their original, like, works. Because I'm down with this. I like this. Okay, cool. Glad I kind of went in here. Not much to really comment on. Oh god, that tripped me out. Not much to really comment on, because I don't really know the artist or their works. But I do kind of like what they go for, like that style here. That's cool. Let's check out that RC car. Let's check out the RC car. Where are we at? Workshop, subscribed. RC Land Night. So I wonder if it's going to be the same thing I've already done, because I checked out RC Land before. It was like 5 courses that were pretty cool, but like, I don't want to say lackluster, but like they just like weren't fully there. I want to see if this is more of the same or not. So let's see. Do I have an RC car enabled? Of course I don't. Why would I do that? The thought of doing that is ridiculous. Redonkulous even. Hold. It is very laggy. I was getting a very nice like 17 FPS there. RC. Alright, let's just bring this out. Let's bring my RC car in. Hot Wheel Space, Vegas. Yeah, so I've already seen this. It looks like they only really added Vegas. Maybe. Head beams. Okay. So we want me to go this way. Oh yeah, so they recreated like the strip, like even down to like the roller coaster. But I mean, I guess they just use like the Poseidon thing you get. That's kind of cool. That's like a really nice concept, just like recreating Vegas like that. I like that. Cool, man. A little bit confusing to navigate this though. MGM. So I've never like actually been to Vegas. I've been like all up and down like the East Coast, but like I've never really been to the West. I know what it should be looking like. And this looks pretty good. Like a tower racetrack, that's not bad. Okay, so do we get like anything like for 3 laps, or is it just gonna keep resetting us? I'm going to assume it's just gonna keep resetting us. I don't think there's a way that they can make it so you do 3 laps and go back to the start. I don't think. Yeah. Alright, cool. Anything else different? Let's see. I checked out the Mario one before. Let's see if they changed up Mario. Oh, they just made it nighttime Mario and just kind of like made it neon. Alright, so they did like little minor updates, the tracks I checked out before. Because now we kind of got like it looking a little bit darker. We get some neon going. Okay. I mean, the Vegas course is like, you know, all you really need. It's a very nice standout. Any of these other ones new? Rocket League's not new. The Hot Wheels ones are not new. The only one that might be is Space. I think I did this one? I can't remember. This seems familiar to me. That's trippy. This seems familiar, though. I may have done this. Oh god. Oh god, before I crash, disconnect. Alright, cool. Let's go. Actually, no, let's check the game world, see if we have virus going. We do. 8 out of 12 waiting on Desertion. Why not? I've been maybe we'll just skip out on Plaza. I've been wanting to do like a full game like on the updated Desertion, but I have not been able to yet. So now I finally have a chance, I'll do it. I think I've only been able to get like 1 round of this recorded for a video. Just say like, hey, it exists, and I got into it like the last round. So I haven't like really checked out this update much. So cool. New and interesting content. Beautiful. Sure, I'll just hang out on Virus for the rest of the video. Why not? So I just can't wait for like the Halloween update to come here. I always love the Halloween update. I wonder if they're gonna do like the hedge maze again, because I'll be sure to like record the hedge maze. I'm sure we're gonna get like our own currencies and stuff again. Ooh, this is blocked off. Ew. I didn't realize they blocked off like the entire side route there. So they really force you a certain way. Hello. They really force you a certain way. Oh. Oh, so they moved the whale to compensate, because I see the whale on the ledge there now. So they actually had to move like one of the stuffed animals. Okay. Surprised I didn't get that. Cool. Wish I caught on to that the first time I played. That was like, that's a really unexpected change for me, or for me. I digress. Cool. And this like level does look a lot better now. It really does. But it feels like they kind of like racetrack you a bit. Which is probably better for like the overall flow of like the maps anyways. Yeah, it's way different. Because I've always been very critical of Virus in the sense that either stuff snowballs too fast and the survivors have no chance, or the first zombie's gonna take like 20 minutes to get there first person, and by then the game's already over. I've always been very critical of that with Virus because I love this mode. But like it always feels like it is either over too quick or at a standstill for too long. This feels like they're just trying to like filter stuff a little bit better, but also making the map have like some sort of juking options. I'm down with that, really. Okay, so they... Yeah, so I don't think I can actually cheese it and like get over. 6 zombos.
This is your last chance.
Go nice and fast. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. 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 I'm dead. It was a good run. Good stuff. I guess now that we're like 17 minutes in, I guess I can be like, hey, what have you guys been up to? Because I have not been up to much. Let's be real here. I'm just going to say what video games I played and the fact that I bought food. Whoop-de-doo. Bought more groceries. Cool, right? Got like another like 2 weeks worth. And then I played through a bunch of different games. I played through have I discussed oh god, how long has it been since I've recorded? I can't remember if I discussed like Remothered Broken Porcelain, because I did that. Super buggy and broken, but really, really fun story-wise. Great follow-up to Tormented Fathers. But I can't remember if I've already talked about this game or not, so I'm gonna refrain from that. I played through the new Amnesia Rebirth on stream. Did it all in one sitting. Thought it was awful. Was very sad about that, because I was looking forward to Rebirth. But it just kind of felt like it did nothing to further the series along, really, in any meaningful way. It seemed like it didn't know if it wanted to be like a walking sim, or oof. Survived 25 times in Desertion. I'll take it. I didn't survive, but I'll take it. Maybe it counts like if you're like last one alive. I don't know. But yeah, like the new Amnesia didn't feel like if it knew it wanted to be like a if it wanted to be like a walking simulator, like Machine for Pigs, or a more like puzzle-oriented kind of like horror, like Dark Descent. If it wanted to have like enemies even in it to hide from, and if you could hide from, like they were supposed to be threatening, because it just felt like a mess to me. Like there was like no enemy encounter for me for like a few hours, and if there was, I didn't even notice it. Or I think it was like even a threat. I thought like maybe it was just like all scripted. And like the threat of death wasn't really major. You like watched a cutscene for a few seconds and were thrown back to where you failed, with no danger there anymore. So it wasn't like I had to like figure out like how to get away. It was just, I don't know, like go like into spoiler territory, but like I feel like the game was shining way more when it was like more of like a walking sim. And it was just like really just trying to tell you the story and have you explore. Once they started like adding in the puzzles, albeit like 1 or 2 of them like were pretty good. Once they started like adding in all the puzzles and stuff, as good as like some of them were, it just felt like it didn't belong in the game. And the game itself felt like it should have taken like maybe 3 hours to beat, but it went on for like 7. Not quite, almost 7. It went on for like 6.5, 7. About, yeah, 6.5 by the time I beat it.
This is your last
yeah, it wasn't it just felt like they overextended certain areas way too much. There were 2 areas in particular that felt like they could have done them in like in 15-20 minutes of gameplay, maybe 30, and they stretched them on for like an hour and a half each. It was like, ugh. And some of the choices that seemed like they would have really mattered didn't really matter, and you could just pick your ending at the end anyway, so it was like, eh. I don't know. I had a lot of issues, like a lot of flaws. I'm trying to like not to be spoilery about it. But I wish I could have got into it, because like visually it was really cool. And like another Amnesia is just a cool thing to have. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the series in general. It was just cool to have a new one. I just wish it turned out a little bit better, because it felt like way too unhinged and off the rails and dull at the same time. That's my thoughts on that. Any other games I should be talking about? I feel like I did another game besides Remothered. Like another horror game that came out recently. Oh, I did Signifier, but I already talked about Signifier, I think. What's cool about Signifier, though, is the developer for Signifier actually reached out to me. They went to, they saw I left a review on GOG, they went to my profile, saw I was a streamer, found my business email, I'm assuming, and sent me a business email talking about, like, my concerns with the game and, like, what they're gonna do to fix it. I was like, cool, this developer's really cool contacting me like this. Because I wasn't big into the Signifier, but, like, some of the fixes they're describing sounds like it's going to make the game go from pretty bad in my eyes to, like, alright. Like, it's not gonna make it great, but definitely, like, a lot more worth looking into. So there was that. Oh, you know what else I did? I did, Panzer Dragoon Remake. I didn't know what to play on stream the other day, and I just finished up, Remothered, and I didn't feel like doing, like, another long game. And I've been playing through all the Panzer Dragoons on stream, so I did the first two on Saturn, and I'm doing Orta really soon. I was like, let's play the remake for the first that came out, like, a few months ago. And, the remake was really good, but super easy. Compared to the Saturn original, like, ridiculously easy. I beat the entire game dying only once, in 51 minutes. The original version on Saturn, which is the same game, like, same levels, same everything, like, same enemy spawns, I believe. I guess they just made it way easier, because that one required me to eventually put on God mode and use level select sheets, just so I could get past level 5. The remake, I just did it all in one swoop, dying only once. I was shocked. I got almost all the achievements in my first run, too. I'm missing, like, a few, and one of the only achievements I'm missing is putting on God mode. And I guess another achievement I'm missing is play for 100 hours, which I will never get 100 hours out of that. I may do, like, 1 or 2 more playthroughs down the line, so I'll have, like, 3 hours of gameplay. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that remake to be so easy. I was expecting it to be about as hard as the Saturn one, but I guess they toned it way down. But so be it. I can't wait for the second remake, though, because Panzer Dragoon 2 just kind of, like, ups Panzer Dragoon 1 in every way. And if you never played Panzer Dragoon, you're like, what the hell is this dude talking about? Panzer Dragoon is a series of games, there's 4 of them. You have 1 and 2, which are on Saturn, and of course now the remake. Then you also have Saga, which is a JRPG on the Saturn. It's like a 4-disc JRPG. And then you have Orta on the original Xbox. The main ones besides Saga are just kind of like you ride on the back of like a dragon, and it's like an on-rail shooter. So you kind of brought down like a linear path. You gotta shoot all the enemies. You can hold like your fire button to like lock onto multiple things. So like you just kind of like hold your attack and like you swipe over like what's on screen to like auto lock and shoot at multiple things at once. Some things are more vulnerable to like single fire shots and like manual aiming. And you kind of do that, and one of its big gimmicks is that even though it's like on rails, if you like press the trigger buttons, you spin your camera around. So you can look straight forward, left, right, or behind, and things can attack you from all different directions, and enemies can move to like those different areas. So you gotta like guard like every single side of your dragon as you kind of like shoot around and stuff. And it's just arcade style. It's like 6 levels. Really, really fun games. If you're like into like classic like on rail sort of stuff, but like wish there was a little bit more depth to something like, let's say, House of the Dead, Panzer Dragoon's perfect. It's just not scary. It just has dragons and all that other kind of stuff. And the remake's definitely a good starting point, because it really is the Saturn one, but just much easier. Yeah, I've been like really into that series, and I cannot wait to play Orta really soon. I have the Xbox hooked up and ready to go for that. They already have a lot of zombies. Oh boy. Damn it. Oh my god, it all happened so fast. So close to 900,000 XP here. But yeah, I think that covers like all the game talk, really. Oh, I also played, GOG right now has a midweek sale going on. So if you're watching this as I uploaded, there's like a big midweek sale going on for like a bunch of like old school arcade games and DOS games. Because GOG is loaded with those, and I love GOG as a service. I always buy games on there if I can. And this time around they have a bunch of SNK games. Which a lot of them already got from like Twitch Prime, because Twitch Prime's been giving them out for a while too now. But I found a DOS game that it's not SNK, but it's like a DOS like action platformer game called Alien Rampage, where you play like this big ass alien and like you gotta like destroy things, and it's like a hard platformer, like really hard platformer. I've been playing that on and off. Super fun. Absolutely fantastic. Like well worth the $2 if you're into like classic stuff like that. So good. So I've been playing that, which is fun. Alright. Let's go my virus. So, yep, just 4 achievements left. Cool, man. Survive 4 more times on Subway, more on Solar, more on Overtime, more on Hospital. But I can cross off Desertion now. Nice, dude. Not bad. Virus is gonna be done so soon. And my milestones, I'm so close as well. I almost got my TNT. What if I put up the gold trophy? I don't know. I'm too lazy to check right now. But it's been like half an hour. I think it's like kind of a good stopping point. You know, we checked out some workshop condos, played some virus. I shopped the ship for a bit. Next time I do a tower video, the Halloween update should be up, so I can kind of like give an overview of that and check it out with you guys. But I'm gonna call it there. Hopefully, you know, that event's up soon, so maybe I could like do just another video tomorrow or like in a couple of days. We shall see. But thank you guys very much for watching. I'm gonna go make myself some food and chill out for the rest of the day. Y'all have a great day, and toodles.